Harlem, New York. Monday night, September 16th, 1935. The Cotton Club was alive. Music filled the room. Illegal whiskey flowed freely. Laughter, smoke, and money hung thick in the air. Over 200 people packed the tables. Politicians, celebrities, gangsters, and wealthy white patrons who came uptown to taste danger. The Cotton Club was glamorous, and it was deadly. Near the back of the room sat a man few people noticed. Ellsworth Bumpy Johnson. He sat alone. Quiet. Observant. Johnson wasn't drinking to get drunk. He was watching, because Bumpy Johnson never wasted a moment. Across the club, near the stage, sat another man, Schultz, one of the most powerful bootleggers in New York. Violent, arrogant, used to getting what he wanted, Schultz had been expanding into Harlem for months. Buying influence, using threats, destroying black-owned operations one by one. And tonight, he was angry, drunk, and looking to make a point. Suddenly, Schultz stood up. His chair scraped the floor. People noticed. He didn't walk. He stumped across the club, straight toward Bumpy Johnson. Schultz slammed his hand onto Johnson's table. The glass jumped. The music stopped. The entire Cotton Club went silent. Schultz began shouting. Loud enough for everyone to hear. He mocked Johnson, belittled him, publicly disrespected him, not quietly, not privately. In front of 200 witnesses. This wasn't business. This was humiliation. People froze, because everyone in that room understood what was happening. A white gangster was publicly testing a black gangster in the most dangerous way possible. Bumpy Johnson didn't stand. He didn't reach for a weapon. He didn't react at all. He simply looked up. Calm. Still. Unmoved. Then he spoke. His voice was quiet. Controlled. Cold. You have 7 days to get your people out of Harlem. After that, anyone you leave behind will die. You made this personal. Choices have consequences. Silence. Schultz laughed. Loud, mocking, confident. He threatened Johnson, promised domination. Then Johnson finished his drink, stood slowly, and walked out. The crowd parted. Everyone knew something terrible had just begun. Schultz believed he had won, but he had made the worst mistake of his life. He misunderstood Harlem. This wasn't just about money or territory. Harlem ran on respect. Schultz believed violence alone could control the neighborhood. But Harlem remembered. It watched. It waited. By humiliating Johnson publicly, Schultz turned business into symbolism. And symbolism is dangerous. That night, Bumpy Johnson disappeared. The next morning, a body was found. One of Schultz's key Harlem operators. There was a note. 1 down. 7 to go. Leave Harlem. Panic spread. Schultz raged. Demanded answers. Offered money. But Johnson was gone. His operations went quiet. His people vanished. Harlem stayed silent. No one talked. No one helped Schultz. Each day, another one of Schultz's men was killed. Not randomly. Strategically. Collectors. Enforcers. Managers. The people who actually made Schultz's Harlem operation work. Every time. Another note. 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. 4 took. Ober Schultz's men refused assignments. Went into hiding. Stopped showing up. Harlem operations collapsed without a single direct attack on Schultz himself. This wasn't chaos. It was precision. Johnson understood something Schultz never did. Power doesn't come from fear alone. It comes from legitimacy. Schultz was an outsider. Johnson was Harlem. And Harlem protected its own. Every death reinforced the message. This wasn't about revenge. It was about setting a rule. By the 7th day, 8 men were dead. The final note said everything. Harlem belongs to Harlem. Leave, and never come back. Schultz withdrew. Completely. 80 months of work gone. Days later, Bumpy Johnson reappeared, walking calmly through Harlem. When asked about the violence, he said, "Harlem protects its own. Disrespect our people, and you pay the price." Dutch Schultz never returned to Harlem. 1 month later, he was dead, and the lesson lasted generations. 8 men, 7 days. A message without mercy. Never disrespect black power, not in public. Not ever.